Hey everyone, out here at Carpe Diem Ranch. It's a beautiful property that has been gifted to us a few years ago and still waiting for God to show up and show off. This morning I'm out here with my friends Christina and Kathy, and thank you Kathy for doing a video, and thank you Christina in advance for being put on the spot. So I told them I wanted to be in a natural place to share with you for a minute, and that is that most of you know that 9 months ago our family experienced a landslide. And the landslide resulted in losing my son and leaving behind his wife and my 2 grandkids. So the biggest question that people ask me all the time after just days and days of just not being able to even breathe, maybe not even wanting to get out of bed, was, what did you do? So all I know is that right now I'm at a place and in a position to where Christina probably has a lot of questions to ask me, but what I want to say to you today is that was when we were under this landslide, and here I am, and it's all just happening organically because I'm in the dark, I'm in the shade. But now I'm going to walk out into the light, which is where I'm going to in my life, and try to figure out what the biggest question was, which is, God, what do you want us to do with this? And I'm at that place where I'm ready to receive the answers and to know. So we're going to wander over here and see these beautiful horses that God has gifted us with, because I feel as though God wants me to be able to do some therapy specifically for women and help them to break free and get them out of their own landslides.
Jackie, can you tell me how you got to here? Because it is a hard thing for me to imagine to go through, and having children myself, I don't know if I could survive that. I don't know how to do it. I wouldn't know how to get there.
It's a really good question, Christina, because no one, as a parent, right, you just feel like the worst thing that could happen is to lose a child. And I remember someone had said, check, that's the worst thing, and it's happened. And so now you feel fearless. You feel fearless. But the better part of the question is how do you get through that? You can't ever prepare yourself for it. The tools that I have, the foundation that I have had has been my faith, family, friends, and a foundation of community that have carried me through and breathed when I couldn't breathe before. And honestly, just asking, like, okay, you have 2 choices. What do you do with this? You either stay in bed and you become a victim, or you get up and you be a victor and you figure out what you can do in order to help other women. And that's really all it is. And it's the striving for, like we were talking earlier, we had kind of an earlier workshop without even knowing we were going to have a workshop. We were talking about a lot of this, and it was like just getting ourselves up and out of this place and just saying, I'm going to fight. I want to fight for God, and I want to fight for his people, and I want to fight for Randy. I want to make Randy proud. So when I get up there, hopefully not soon, but God is going to say, well done, good and faithful servant. So that's a good question, Christina. What else do you want to know?
I want to know how the horses help you with all this. How are these horses, when you come here and you spend time with these horses, how does that help?
It's another really good question. Well, there's kind of an answer right there. They're so humorous. There is such a thing as highly sensitive people and highly sensitive creatures. And actually, Christina, we were just speaking about we're highly sensitive people, and the horse is a highly sensitive creature. So long ago, I just know that God aligned it to where we were going to be with horses. Somehow we're going to be with friends, and these were going to be an instrumental part of our healing in some way, shape, or form. They feel what's going on inside. They don't know, but when you go up and you pet them and you spend time with them, Johnny's always willing, right, John? And I talk to Johnny, it's like, if I'm really stressed out, Johnny is going to feel that tension because they are preyed upon. They are always on alert, so they live in that fight or flight all the time. So he's going to pick up on the tension of what's going on. But if I can sit here and I can talk to him and I can share with him what's going on with me that day, he relaxes, I feel the relaxation of Johnny, and then we can both kind of come together. So we're really ultimately partners in helping one another. Does that make sense?
That does make sense. No, it
And
makes
he's
sense.
being impatient because he wants to go on a trail ride right now, as well as the
Not
others.
sure if that's it, but I think he wants a carriage. I'm not
Yeah.
sure if he wants to exercise. exercise, but
So I am so looking forward to doing a pilot run of an equine workshop on October 22nd, which is in just a couple of weeks, from 8:30 to 4:30, right here at Carpe Diem Ranch. You can sign up on Courageous Women's Club website or on the Facebook page. It goes through Eventbrite, and I would love to have you out here. We only have a certain amount of spaces just because the venue only allows for that at this time. So it's unfortunately going to be first come, first serve, but we will just see what happens. And I'm just really knowing that there's going to be a lot of change. Oh, and look at and these babies. How can you not think there's therapy from this? There's going to be a lot of change happening, a lot of good positive, and we're going to start seeing the result of our landslide. Hope to see you there.